Okay, I thought it was a good problem. It was presented by this tutoring company in Virginia, and the guy claimed that software couldn't do the problem. They were doing some outrageous things. Now, again, that may have been true at one point, but right now these are fairly easy problems to solve. I thought it was an interesting problem. Historically, you saw a lot of these problems in older textbooks, and they're really just pattern recognition problems. So we went through the paper and pencil work. We did get an answer to it, yada, yada, yada. And what I want to do is I want to use a computer algebra system to actually solve it. All right. So what I want to do is open up my terminal. Let me clear the screen. Actually, I'm going to exit out of Sage and launch it again. So the way to launch Sage from a terminal is just type in Sage if it's installed on your computer. All right. Let me clear the screen, and I'm going to type the code in. So first thing is reset. Get a clean slate. Let's define a variable. All right. The next thing is to solve an equation. Someone says, what equation you want to solve? This one right over here. All right, now when I do that, I'm going to type in solve. I'm going to type the equation in as it appears, and that looks like an x. You use a star, and then it's going to be x plus 1, star, x plus 2. And certainly I make mistakes sometimes typing, and I'll know that when I hit the return button. So x plus 3. I know what to expect, by the way, equals. Now I want to claim that you can use a decimal, but there's a problem with that. And if you use a decimal, it's going to give you a decimal answer. Let me write that down for you. So 0.5625. So when you do this in Sage, Sage is saying, oh, you want an approximate answer. And it's going to give you, oh, you know what? It didn't give me an approximate answer. It gave me the exact answers, right? Which is good to see that. I wasn't expecting that. And again, the reason for that, this is really, although it looks like an approximate number, I guess Sage is converting it to a ratio of 2 integers, all right? So if you went back to my code, you'll notice I typed in the ratio of 2 integers. I didn't type in the decimal number. But again, do you get the same answers? You get the same answer. You know, x is minus 3/2, and you get the other two solutions over there, which is, minus 3 plus minus root 10 over 2. This may look strange to you as written. That's why you really need to invest in using paper and writing down what a computer is speaking back to you. If you go to something like AI, which I want to do briefly, and I hope it's going to work here because I'm at a school, and sometimes schools block things. Let me launch it, OpenAI. And certainly I want to type in the question, all right? So what I'm going to do over here, I'm just going to copy the code. Well, let me go back to my OpenAI instance. Oh, you know what? I think it might be blocked, and this is an important thing. A lot of schools they're blocking, and I'm at school right now. They're blocking certain pieces of software, certain websites, because they believe they're detrimental. And I'm of the opposite opinion. I think these are something you really need to start paying attention to, but I can't get in, so I'm going to give up on that. Thank you.